Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Have you been feeling this amazing roller coaster? Because the last 3 days, today's May 20th, I'll post it on the 21st, probably. We'll see. It's been kind of a roller coaster. We hit this pinnacle point on some levels, and I did check out my video about the pinnacle point incoming. Feels like we may have hit it. So that gave me super chills. So if you're feeling different, if you're feeling separated from others in a different way, this could be why. So, and I'm feeling all sorts of energies. I mean, I overslept today, so we're just getting the raw deal here today. Just you get what you get here. So yes, let's pull some cards. Let's do a quick summary and then we'll dive in deep and see what comes up for the current energies. I'm suddenly hungry. This makes no sense. This is probably for the collective. So what are you hungry for, everybody? Probably metaphorical. These are the cards to use. Let's see what visuals we need to pull up. These are some of my favorite cards. Is it new? The Light Seers Tarot. Oh, somebody needs some throat clearing as well. So sending that to you if you are dealing with some throat issues. Oh, and liver clearing as well for my itchy nose. This is how the healing works for me. I'm hearing 3 cards. Let's see if I got them correct. I'm usually pretty good about picking them, but sometimes I'm like, wait a minute, that's not quite right, but these are correct. Okay, this is coming back up again. Oh, that's upside down. Is it meant to be? Oh, these are meant to be upside down. Okay. All right. And are they in order? They're not. So I'm hearing they're mostly separate energies. So let's just go one by one, and whichever one resonates the most with you, run with it. So I'm going to give like a 2-second overview of my instant response to this, and then we'll go in a little bit more in detail for what is meant for you to hear. That makes sense. So the 6 of Pentacles, this is magical. Look at the figure 8. Now this is really interesting because I just did 2 videos with the infinity symbol. So you are an infinite being. There's more to that card. Upside down, King of Pentacles. Ooh, this is the divine masculine being knocked off their rocker. I'm feeling a little punchy today, can you tell? And then this one upside down, the Hermit. This is the divine masculine counterpart, also the divine, I'm hearing divine inner child. Usually we say inner child. So our consciousness is emerging and merging. Okay, so that's the summary for those who want the short version. Take which card resonates, or it could be 2 or 3. It could be. So whichever one makes the most sense for you. Let's go back to this one here. We are right now reclaiming our magic of who we are. And so it's interesting that the figure 8 is there in all the colors of the chakras. Not all of them though, but it is a green background. So, oh, that's why the heart is coming through all of these energies at one time. And you are an infinite magical being. So grab onto that right now because it's coming in hot. It just is. And somebody needs to open up their throat chakra, which is that blue. So go ahead and ask for expansion in those energies. I'm feeling that pretty strongly for you all because it keeps coming up with this card. I keep wanting to clear my throat. So yes, I recorded a video for my Patreon community. 2 of them, in fact, one for tier 1, one for tier 2. One's a healing, one's more of a meditation. Both will have different effects, but both of them, I was downloading a lot of energy from that figure 8, the infinity symbol, and that has a lot of energetic power when you just do this over your body. So if you're not feeling grounded, if you're feeling a little off, or maybe you have a shoulder that hurts, you can even do the figure 8. I can't do that very well myself. And it will help with what you're dealing with. So I think that's it for that card. Now the King of Pentacles reversed. Again, I am not a tarot reader. I read the energies for what I'm picking up in the world. And so my interpretation of this may or may not be in line with traditional tarot, and I'm fine with that. So, and it's interesting because I was also picking up the animals in the healing session I did in the empath community that I've created. So, a lot of divine masculines are being tested, tried, and being uprooted, and I'm hearing put in their place. It seems a little harsh, but I think some people are going through some harsh moments. And so either it's your divine masculine of self or it's the masculines in the world. So whatever applies to you in this space, it is in the process of being upright and put back into place. And it almost looks like he's holding the sun when I turn it this way. And the animals are doing a lot of work behind the scenes too. They're feeling a little off. They're feeling a little discombobulated. It's okay. Just let it be what it's going to be. Support your body, mind, soul in the ways that you're meant to. Open up that right side, which is that masculine side. Ask, and then the throat, speak your voice in a kind and gentle way and allow for that to be processed. And I'm feeling that all opening up on my right side as well. So these videos are probably going to turn into current energies and healing energies. Because this is what I do. So if you're listening to this, you are likely receiving healing with your consent, if that is what you choose. So I'm also going to send frequencies of valor, which is courage, for those of you who are feeling scared in this time and space, whatever that means for you. So now the Hermit upside down. I think some of us are coming out of the Hermit phase, especially the feminine parts of us. And so but I think some of us are also going to retreat into that. And that's why it's upside down, because some of the souls are really going inward and going, whoa, wait a minute. I do need to work on this and this and this, and I need to retreat back in and see what's going on there. We're integrating lots of shadows and parts of us that we have neglected. And so allowing that to gently and peacefully be integrated back home. You can go back home and really work your magic as your infinite being, beautiful creator self. Elevate your soul's energies to the highest frequency that you can. And see how she's way above earth, but just still imagine being connected and grounded to earth. And see if you can see that even better. Very content, serene, but just really emanating from that heart space and that light being energy. And there's star energy all around her in this card. And the stars are dotted along the stairs and they follow her up there. So this will definitely apply to a lot of star seeds out there. So is there something else for this card that I'm picking up? It looks like she's looking to the future, but almost as if this is what it is. Many of us, even my friend was saying this about her child, it seems like he's living in the past, present, and future all at once. I'm like, that's where we're headed, right? That's what our souls are already doing. I don't know if I'm going to explain this very well with words, but I have been tuning into those energies quite a bit, of everything, everywhere, all at once. And I know that's a movie that Honey has recommended, and I finally watched it when it came to Netflix. And so if you are seeing things outside of your now, but you're still remaining present and centered in your now moment, just know that's what's kind of happening. And just go with the flow, but allow yourself again to stay centered in the now moment. Because I think depending on, who you are and how you process energy, you could be seeing this in different ways. But if you're seeing this, you're meant to for some reason. So just think about that and think about what makes it the most sense for you. There's no other cards we need, and this feels like it's pretty well complete. But if you've noticed anything, please comment below. I will be putting my Patreon link down below if that is something of interest for you. I'm going to be actively trying to connect with people who are ready to connect in that way. And so there's no pressure ever, but I want to connect all these beautiful, amazing souls who are like-minded, similar energies, because most of the time we have been separated from higher dimensional beings and higher vibrational beings in our earth experience thus far. I know in my soul group, I really can only think of maybe one or two people that live in my town. Even when I ask my higher self, there's only one or two in my town. So I've got some cousins, as I call them, nearby, but that can feel very isolating. So it's time for us to connect. It's time for us to find all of our soul family, our soul connections that we're meant to have for the Earth's expansion time. So sending you all so much love, and it was just 11:11 on my timer. I didn't record right away, but hope to connect with all of you soon.